This is Pesty Besties, and as you can tell, I'm actually wearing an Inanimate Insanity t-shirt. I finally got one of their merchandises for Christmas, and seeing how I'm still talking about Inanimate Insanity for these vlog, I might as well wear for the occasion. So in the 11th episode, Mifo come across these strange looking monsters that are eating the rest of his Mile High Pie, and he decides to get rid of them by having them pair up with the 9 remaining contestants. Each contestant will receive a monster buddy or an inanimate, and they will have 1 hour to train them before the big match where they had to fight to the death. The last inanimate left standing will win the immunity cookie for the winner. The immunity cookie is basically the show's version of Survivor's immunity necklace, and we see that whoever wins the cookie, they turn to gold, and we see it happen to Cabby when she won the rejoin challenge. That's right, in case you haven't catch up, Cabby has officially rejoined Inanimate Insanity Invitational. And I know for the fact that this episode has been taking some inspiration to a familiar popular anime, specifically Pokemon, and other monster animes like Yu-Gi-Oh!, Digimon, Beyblade, Bakugan, and many more. They even make fun of the satire of Pokemon, like training them to fight and the process of evolution. And I'm not gonna lie, a part of me makes me think this is actually the origins of Pokemon battle. Guy finds some strange monsters, doesn't know what to do with them, have them fight to the death. Tell me whether or not that seems legit. However, they don't actually focus on the battle too much. They mostly focus on the relationship between the Inani-Mates and the character arcs that have been happening for the 9 remaining contestants. The episode is also known to be a battle against 2 alliances, the Loony Balloonies, consisting of Bod, Nickel, and Balloon, and the old New Thinkers, with the addition of Cabby. We do get an interesting scene where Yin gets full control, which is a tie-in to the Try Not to Laugh challenge, where he properly trains his inanimate monster, but it obviously backfired because he doesn't know how to be assertive or aggressive like Yang. And Cabby gets her own arc where she tries to make friends with everyone because Tetsu claimed that she seems to scare everyone since she knows everything about them and even writes them down. And you can tell that she is trying her best, but even if she gave away some of her folders about how to raise some pets, people don't seem ready to be her friend yet. But my personal favorite in anime has to be the floor's buddy, Tootsie Wootsie. He doesn't want to fight any of the other monster buddies. He's trying to scare Flory, but he's completely oblivious of what he's trying to say, and he thinks it's part of his battle strategy. The only side plot I didn't like in this episode is Candles, because she sees a vision that someone is going to betray the old New Thinkers. But throughout the episode, her alliance doesn't seem to ask her for some help or receive some wisdom from her. It makes the vision that Kendall foresaw extremely predictable, and it feels forced. This whole nobody wants her help right now only happened in one day. Just because it happened today doesn't mean history's gonna repeat itself the next day. The only thing that worked in the Vision arc is with the elimination ceremony, because I had to admit, I had no idea who was considered the target for both the Thinkers or the Loony Balloonies. The ceremony even gets more suspenseful with the dramatic music and everybody whispering to each other about what is going on. So while the 11th episode wasn't the best Inanimate episode I've seen, I still had fun with it. I like the Inanimates and their creative battles, there were some funny jokes from them, and I like the arcs between Yin Yang and Cabby. But now that we are officially on the halfway mark in Inanimate Insanity Season 3, will the Loony Balloonies and the old New Thinkers stick together, or will they be more divided than ever? Will Cabby be able to make friends, and how many scenes will Yin Yang have to receive more immunity votes? Only 8 contestants remain, and only one of them is one step closer to the $1 million prize as the journey continues.